Welcome back to Mastering Maven. Today I'm going to go over interval photo shooting, and then later on we're going to take those interval photos and I'm going to show you how to do a time lapse using the photos that you took. So the first thing I'm going to do is tap on Waypoint, New Mission, from scratch. Zoom into the area that I want to film. I'm going to tap the gear. And I'm going to scroll down and add a point of interest. Let's go ahead and tap it there, turn that off. And now I'm going to long press to add a waypoint. Tap the gear. Let's raise that up. Let's go down and point that at the point of interest. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through and add all the waypoints. So long press. And let's go ahead and drop that down a little bit. And now that I've got the waypoints added, I'm going to go down to interval photo. I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to configure, set it to time base, and we'll leave that at the default 3 seconds. And then I'll go back one, and we'll do that to each waypoint. Now, one of the things I would like to see is I'd like to see the app, when you turn on interval photo shoot, retain that on each waypoint that you add until you turn it off. But as it is, you have to do it on each waypoint. Okay, so I've turned interval photo on each of those. Let's go ahead and give that a name. Time interval. And let's save that. So now that we've got the waypoint mission created, let's get the drone up in the air and get some interval photos. All right, so we've got the interval photo shoot missions loaded. Got the drone powered up. I'm in Maven. I'm going to tap waypoint mission. And let's hit the rocket to launch the mission. We're at the first waypoint, and it's going to start shooting interval photos every 3 seconds for the duration of the mission. All right, we're at the halfway point. All right, one more waypoint to go. And we are at the last waypoint. Mission is complete. And the drone is going to climb to the preset return to home altitude. It's going to go to 388 feet, and then it's going to return to home. All right, so we've got the photos, and now let's turn them into a time lapse. So I'm in DaVinci Resolve. I've got a blank timeline set up here. I'm going to open the media pool, and I'm going to select all the photos, and I'm either going to hit F9 to insert or append on the speed editor. Let's go back to the very beginning here. So each of these photos defaults to 8 seconds, which is too long for a time lapse. So I'm going to hit Control A to select all the pictures. Then I'm going to hit Control D to change the duration, and I'm going to change each one of those clips to 3 frames. That's going to leave me with a bunch of gaps, so I'm going to go to the Edit tab and click Delete Gaps. And now I have a time lapse that I can play. Scrub through that. Now, to make this easier to work with, I'm going to select all of those and click Create New Compound Clip. Call that time lapse. And now I've got a clip that I can move around and manipulate as a single entity. All right, that has been interval photo shooting using the Maven Waypoint missions, and then turning those waypoint photos into a time lapse. Thank you for watching, and if you've learned something, I'd appreciate a subscription. Join us next time on Mastering Maven.